got it home. This is my 1965 Chevy C10. Had this truck since I turned 16. It was my first vehicle. Moved away from the US for about 15 years, and in that time it's been in different storage, different shops trying to get it repaired, get it restored, and one shop shutting down after another. It's not been worked on in quite a while. So I was very glad to get it back home, and I'm going to start getting it cleaned up, just see what I've got to work with and make some decisions after that, just seeing really what condition it's in. It's got a good bit of rust on it. Underneath it looks pretty good, a lot of surface rust, but nothing's rusted through, so that's great. Yeah, so let's get going. I'm going to start cleaning it up, and we'll see what we're working with. All right, the bed's cleaned out now, and I can see better what I'm working with. Again, I've got some surface rust. Some of it's a little bit deeper here. You know, to be honest, it's to be expected. The truck's, 55, 56 years old. So I've got some rust over here in the corners. But all in all, it's not too bad. Now, something pretty cool. There's a few spots back here in the bed where you can actually see the remnants of the original color. I don't know if you can see that right there, but it's a maroon color, not this bright kind of fire engine red. I'm gonna leave it this color just because it's how I know the truck, and it's always been this color since I've had it. So yeah, anyhow, let's keep working. All right, so I'm gonna be using Jay Leno's Garage Vehicle Wash. I've watched his videos for years, and really think a lot of him and his car collection. So we'll give this a try and see how it works, but really not going to try and preserve the paint. It is what it is. There's a lot of flakes coming off. I'm still not decided exactly what I'm going to do. Most likely with this truck, I'm going to take care of the rust, make sure the body is solid, and probably not going to take it back to a high shine kind of original looking finish. To be honest, the older, I don't even know what to call it, just worn look, the patina of everything. There's actually a company called Icon that does a very cool series of cars called the Derelict series, and it's kind of where I'm taking some inspiration from on this. I'm not really going to try and get it back to looking like new. Just take care of the body, make sure it's sound, and probably put some satin or matte clear coat over it just to preserve it and protect it. But I don't think I'm going to be going back to a high shine finish. But let's go ahead and get it washing and see what we get. All right, I've just finished up the main body, all the side panels, door, hood, windshield, side windows, wheels, front grille, bumper. And it's looking quite a bit different. Now there's a lot that did not come off as far as grime and mildew, but a lot did come off. And kind of get to see now what condition the body's in. got a lot of paint that's peeling off, chipping. Got a lot of rust to deal with. Some bigger spots like this down in the front fender. Also around the doors and the hood. Quite a bit of rust has gotten into the hood. So yeah, that was just the main goal, is to get it washed up, get all the gunk off of it, and really see what I'm working with. I think this was the sunny side, had very little mildew on this side, and quite a bit on the other side, so it's kind of telling me that. I've still got to do the top of the cab, the back of the cab, tailgate, and the bed, and then I'll be done with the wash, and then I'll get on the inside, so we'll see how it goes. All right, folks, it's been several hours of work, but I finally got it at least cleaned, and all the grime's off, all the mildew, all the junk that would come off is off, and now I can really see where it's at. Pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. Again, I'm really thinking of going for the more of the rat rod look, that nice patina. Been looking at some inspiration, and I just love the way it looks. Yeah, we're looking good. I got the bed cleaned out, got it all scrubbed and rinsed, and pretty happy with that. Not looking too bad. So I'm gonna start on the inside now. So we'll go ahead and take a peek inside. So we've got the bench seat. It's in pretty good shape. We don't have really any cracking. We're gonna clean it up and see how it turns out. I'm gonna pull the floor mat up as well and really clean under there. Looks like we had a rat's nest in the glove box, so we'll get that taken care of. And just really clean it up and see how it turns out. I would like to get the seat out, get the gas tank out, take that floor mat, and put some insulation in there. It'll help with the heat and also help with the sound as we're driving. So I'm thinking about doing that, and also looking to relocate that fuel tank to the back. I do not like it in the cab, the smell and then just the danger of it. But anyhow, we're about to get to work and start cleaning out the inside. Let's go. Well, it's to be expected. floor pan here over in the passenger side. The cab is looking pretty rough. I got the floor covering pulled up, insulation just a little bit, and it's pretty rusted. So, you know, it's to be expected, but hopefully it'll be something we can take care of. The rest of it's looking pretty good. Got a good bit of the vacuuming done, and I'm gonna get things wrapped up for tonight. It's starting to rain, and I'll be back at it again. Start seeing how good a shape I can get the seat into. I think it'll turn out pretty good just washing it. Anyhow, looking forward to it. I'm gonna be dropping the transmission here in a few days. Most likely I'll be rebuilding it. It's a Muncie 3-speed column shift, so I like that. Also have to put a new clutch in, so that's gonna be fun. Never done any of this before, so we'll see how it goes, but I'm looking forward to it.